Hello YouTubers, welcome back to Yorkshireman66. I am Mark. I am your host, your presenter, and definitely cheaper than the BBC. Now, here we go again. So, what I'm going to talk about today is this, and it's as simple as this. The negativity, the bad side to YouTube, basically. The side where everyone doesn't want to consider what may or may not happen to you. Now, everyone knows that I have an imposter. Now, as we call it, I call it an imposter. People can say, "Oh, it's a troll" and things like that. It's definitely a troll and things like that. So, I have asked people if they see it, please report it and don't subscribe to it. Basically, don't encourage him to continue doing what he's doing. Basically, and Danny's had the same. Danny's had the same trouble. He's changing how he do things on his channel, like I am, and things like that. But there is a bad side to YouTube. If you think you can come on YouTube, you think everything will be hunky dory. It may be okay for you, but at the end of the day, you have to consider this: there are people out there who will bully you, who literally bully you. This is what my imposter's doing to me, or trying to do, is bully me. But I am not going to let it happen, if you know what I mean. So this is the bad side to YouTube, and people say, "Oh well, yeah, I mean, some people deserve." No, no one deserves to be bullied. No one deserves to be hacked in this way. People who are doing it are scamming you. They're all scammers or hackers and things like that. Why they pick on me, I don't know. They need to get a life, basically, and I don't know why they pick on people like they do. I don't know why they hack people's accounts and things like that. And I don't fully understand why YouTube doesn't do anything about it. You know what I mean? Their security on YouTube is absolute dire. It needs to be upped a little bit, you know what I mean? They need to do a better job. They need to stop all this hacking. They need to make a stand and say, enough is enough. You know what I mean? There's innocent people who is being picked on. Trolled, bullied, things like that. You know what I mean? I've had recent trouble over over video, and that should never have happened. But that was an overreaction on someone else's part. You know what I mean? So I can't control people's feelings. I am not responsible for their feelings and things like that. But if they think they can bully me, no, they can't, and it won't happen. I'm not going to let it. Well, it's happening, but I'm not going to give in to it. I'm not going to just disappear and things like that. And it's not going to happen. You know what I mean? But there is a nasty element side to the YouTube, the community what I'm involved in. A lot of that community, say to me, "We don't want you to go. We want you to stay." So that's what I'm doing. I'm staying because I've been asked to stay. And it's as simple as that. But yeah, there is, and a dark side to this, and there really is, and that dark side is people will bully you, get bullied and things. If it does happen to you, don't suffer in silence. Name and shame them, completely name and shame them, report them and block them. It's as simple as that. And if anyone does what's happened to me, that they try and mimic your account, again, name and shame them like I did, and also report and block. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? And then it's down to YouTube. If YouTube don't want to act on this, which I think they'll be forced to do it eventually, it's got to happen. This is supposed to be, I mean, we are supposed to have safe and secure sites where this can't happen. You know what I mean? And things like that. So, this is stupidity. Absolute stupidity. There is people out there so toxic. Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable. You think people are okay with you, and then suddenly turn on you. It's as simple as that. And it's what happened to me and Danny. I mean, I did an innocent video. I just mentioned, reason why I wasn't going to buy this thing. Danny did a video response to it. say giving his reasons why he wouldn't buy it, and then suddenly we get, we get turned on. People turn on us and say, "Oh well, you shouldn't be, don't be targeting people." And I said, "Well, we're not targeting anyone. I'm not targeting anyone. Danny ain't targeted anyone. No names were mentioned, and it's as simple as that." And yeah, we are trying to. Well, we've moved on, and it's as simple as that. If anybody else hasn't moved on, that's their problem. It's not my problem. I don't have a problem with anyone at all. But they have a problem with me. But that's their big problem, isn't it? They have to live with that. It's as simple as that. This is why I block certain people off my YouTube, so I don't get this vile or anything like that. I mean, I've had death threats and everything. Um, that's why some videos have been taken down because I've been death threatened, and police are involved with that. You know what I mean? So there you go. And like I say, if this is happening to you, then you must report it to YouTube and Google, and mainly report it to the police, because these people have to be caught and they have to face justice, literal justice. They have to find out that there is, considerable actions for what they're doing and things like that. You know what I mean? It's very vile to what's really happened. But like I say, I've moved on. I've had to move on. I keep doing videos on that. And this clown, my imposter, troll, bully, whatever you want to call him, turned up and started taking Mickey. And I think, well, alright, sticks and stones, call me names, it doesn't really hurt me, because I know I'm not that person what he's trying to make out. So that doesn't bother me. And that, but like I say, if you see Yorkshireman 69, you have to report it, and do not subscribe. Do not encourage this kind of behaviour. It is disgusting. This has to stop. YouTube has to do something about it. They really do. If they don't, they're going to start losing people off their site. Or someone in government over in America is going to say, well, if you can't protect these people, we're shutting you down. And that's what could happen. And it's as simple as that. And I think that's what these hackers, trolls are wanting to happen in any case, to get rid. You know what I mean? But we have no protection on YouTube, or like that. I mean, something similar happens on Facebook. Yeah, you can report, but they don't like it. Again, they don't act on it on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. This is just not act upon. People think they can say whatever they want on social media. Well, I'm sad to say, you can't. You can say what you want, as long as it's within their guidelines, you see. Yeah, I mean, freedom of speech is being heaved away every day, and we all know this, and things like that, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So, the negative side is, that is the negative side. The plus side is it's an enjoyable hobby. For me, it still is, and that will never change. But you've got to understand there's two sides to each coin. I mean, there is two sides of the coin. You got the negative side, which I've faced and witnessed myself. They're just faceless people who go around doing this. You know what I mean? I mean, it'd be some snotty-nosed kid in someone, in his mother's house causing trouble, and his parents won't know about it until police go down and arrest him. And it's as simple as that. And this is what needs to happen. We need to have an action group. We need, I mean, I've always said, and I'm always open to this. I've always said that YouTube content creators, we will be happy to work with the police on this, but they don't want us to. Basically, they don't want us to get involved, but we are getting involved because they're involving us. Innocent people's accounts are being hacked, and it happens all the time. If you put into YouTube how to scam a YouTube channel, I bet you it comes out. I bet you it does. I bet you it all comes out. I bet you there's someone on YouTube telling you how to scam a YouTube channel. I guarantee it. You know what I mean? Because there's everything on YouTube at the moment. You know what I mean? And it's all wrong. There's people against scammers. I'm against scammers. I don't like scammers. I hate them. And I hate bullies as well. I hate people who do this on a regular basis. I really do. Someone says to me, well, what would you do if someone, if you came face to face with them? I says, what would I do if I came face to face with a troll who's been trolling me? I says, not a lot. I'd film it, I'd get police involved and that. But yeah, I mean, would I? Would I lose my temper? Yes, I would. I'd have to think twice before I did anything. But yeah, they don't want to see that side of me. No one does. You know what I mean? I'm just an happy Yorkshireman. I don't take life too serious. I don't like making these kind of videos, what I serious, because of toxic people. There is toxic people. There's toxic gamers out there and things like that. There is people out there who are so toxic. You just don't want to know them. And things like that. There is an element of this kind of trolling. You know what I mean? And it needs to stop. It really does. It really needs to stop. You know what I mean? I've known people to be stalked, literally to be stalked, through things like this. You know what I mean? There is people out on YouTube who have been stalked, and they're using that experience to help other people. I'm using my experience of what I'm going through on YouTube to try and help people on YouTube. Yeah, but some people just don't want me to help. But at the end of the day, you can't stop me. No, you know what I mean? You just can't stop me from help. I've helped loads of channels. I've helped Danny, the exploring the world of video games. I've helped him. I really have. He's come a long way. I've helped Tony Tech Powell. He's come a long way. I have helped, I've helped Stealthy, haven't I? I've done that video for him, and he thanked me for it, and he liked it, and he didn't realise I was doing it while he was alive, but I was. I've helped other people, you know what I mean? And that, and really, what YouTubers don't want is some kind of idiot coming along and spoiling the party, sort of thing. We don't want that. We just don't want people's accounts to be hacked anymore. We want all this to stop. And it's as simple as that. I've had to protect myself. I've had to do things what were recommended me to do. I've had to change everything. I've had to change all my passwords. I've had to get complete, internet safety and all that. I've got internet security on everything what I've got. And it's as simple as that. On all my phones and everything what I use to make videos, I've got protection on it, and it's as simple as that. Anyone tries to hack me, I will be notified and things like that. But I'm regularly always changing my password, and this is what you've got to do when this is happening. When you're being trolled or bullied, I prefer to use the bullying side and things like that. And this is what you must do: is change your passwords on a regular basis. It's as simple as that. Just make sure that you're safe, and even if you're online shopping, please make sure wherever you're shopping that you change that password. I've had to change all my Amazon password, literally. My Google password had to change, and things like that. I use one password to get into all my stuff. You know what I mean? Get a VPN on your devices and things like that. You know what I mean? You need to get protected and things like that. But people are still getting hacked through these bad people, and this has to stop. It really does. It really does have to stop. I mean, they can be in the United Kingdom doing it, but they could be using servers over in France, Germany. I've heard some right horror stories where, yes, police they've tracked the server, and it's coming from another country while they're in the United Kingdom. Or they could be in America and using the same servers. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? These people are very clever, especially hackers. They are very clever, and things like that. And know what I mean? So why they're doing it, we don't know. I think the main reason why a lot of people turn to this is to make money. Well, you ain't gonna make money out of me. I ain't got none. I'm an unemployed bloke. I've got no money whatsoever. So you're not gonna get anything out of me. You're wasting your time. It's as simple as that. People are wasting their time in bullying me as well. Because I'm not scared. I'm not scared of no man. Women is a different matter. I've been beaten up by a woman. But I'm not scared of no man. My dad beat that out of me years and years ago. So I'm not scared of no man. No man will ever come in front of me and scare me because I'm not. You know what I mean? That got beat out of me through my childhood and that, you know what I mean? Literally beat out of me and that. But I've turned into an okay gentleman. I've got all my mental health faults. Yes, I've got all them. I've got all my mental health issues. But I've turned out pretty okay. People say, oh, well, he's so happy and caring. I said, yeah, that's what I'm like. Until I'm turned. And that's the side what people don't like about me. Because once I'm turned and I can be nasty. And it's as simple as that. You know what I mean? I was bullied at school. Eventually, I did turn. I was bullied for over 10 years at school. And then one day, I just shoved my bully's head through a glass window. No charges were brought neither. So there you go. Yeah, I just shoved his head through a classroom window, fully. His head went fully through it, and he went screaming to teacher saying that I was doing, Teacher got hold of me. Headmaster got hold and says, "What's going on?" Self-defence, which he was. He was bullying me. I grabbed hold of him and I just shoved his head through, and it broke the glass. It wasn't double glazed at the time or anything like that, so his head didn't bounce off. It just went through. I was quite surprised it went through, but it did. But I didn't bother. I didn't care. He'd been bullying me for over 10 years. I wanted to stop. He did. He won't fell swoop. It did stop. And my mum were involved in all this, and police said, well, there's nothing to do. You know what I mean? I didn't get charged or anything like that. It was self-defence. You know what I mean? The police investigated it for months. But they turned up, yeah, it's definitely self-defence, man. Your son's in the clear, basically. My bully didn't like that, but he never touched me ever again. I'll put it that way. And this is what we've got to do. We've got to fight back against these people, and that's what I'm trying to do. Making videos like this, telling people the negative side of it. I don't like to do that, but the negative side of it is that there's people out there who can't be asked to build up their own reputation on YouTube, and they want to nick everything what we do, and it's as simple as that. And it really is. I mean, my faceless imposter, is so clever that he takes clips out of my videos and thinks it's going to get him, recognise it. Well, it's not. It's going to get you recognised as a thief, mate. And it's as simple as that. You're just an idiot, really. And I don't care. I don't care if I offend people. I am past all that. You know what I mean? If I have offended people, I don't mean to, but at the end of the day, you've got to know that there's nasty people out there. People say, oh, because when I mentioned this, I was going to do a video on this. Oh, you can't do that. I said, why not? It's not against YouTube guidelines. If I'm warning people about people hacking into systems and, trying to lift their identity, which is identity theft, it is against the law. Even the police have told me that. You know what I mean? And I have got the police involved at this very moment in time. I am not having this. I'm not putting up with it. And neither should you. But you have to be aware. If you're coming on here, for a laugh and a joke, fine. But please be aware there's a sinister side to YouTube. And that is the sinister side. It's something what YouTube themselves could stop. But they haven't. I've reported it, many a times, and he's still around. He's still out and about, and it's something what YouTube could stop, just like that, if they really wanted to. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, but there is people out there. But you got to understand this. Yes, you might not have been affected right now. You might be, oh well, I've got nothing to worry about. What's happening to me and what's happened to Danny can happen to you as well. You know. So just remember that. Just remember, it's not all as hunky dory as you think. As me and Danny found out. Yeah, I mean, we've had some nasty comments, and Danny has. He's had some nasty comments in his couple of videos, very recently actually. It's not on. This has to stop. All this nasty comments has to stop. You know what I mean? And these people who are hacking and scamming over YouTubers has to stop. Like I say, YouTube could stop it within just like that. But they choose not to. I don't know why they choose not to, but they do. You know, people do get hacked. I mean, I know some YouTubers to be hacked. They haven't come back from it. Some have, some haven't. You know what I mean? But it can happen to anyone at any one time, and it's as simple as that. You know what I mean? So this is why I decided to make this video. Is to tell you there is people out there. YouTube is not all fun and laugh and jokes. There is a very dark side to YouTube as well, and it's because of these, you know, people who scam, troll you, these people who bully other YouTubers. This is what they are doing. They are making this world, well, this YouTube, very unpleasant for innocent people. You don't even have to do anything wrong, and they just turn on you. As I found out on Twitter, because I'm on Twitter, and I don't give a shit what they say on Twitter. I'm on Twitter. Anyone trolls me on there, they get the full blast of me. And all my trolls are backed off at the moment on Twitter, and it's a good job they have. You know what I mean? And that. So at the end of the day, being trolled or being bullied on online is not on. It has to stop. Like I said, I was willing to work with the police with this issue, you know, to try and, you know, to say, look, well, you need to do better and things like that. But nope, they want to do it their way. So okay, you do it your way. You might not catch them at the end of the day, and I don't think they will. But I think they have other things. I mean, don't forget the dark web. The dark web is out there. You've got all sorts of people on YouTube as well. You know, I mean, you know, there is no doubt there is most people out there who could be hurting kids. I mean, you've got to think of that as well. So there could be anybody like that. You know, there could be people out there who's wanting to hurt other people for nothing, for complete nothing. But yeah, there is trolls and bullies out there, and that's the downside to YouTube. The upside is, while you're enjoying it, enjoy it, but take this bit of advice and be open-minded to what could happen. It's happened to me, it's happened to Danny, it could happen to you, and things like that. And I'm not going to stand for it. I'll just keep making videos. I'm just going to keep motioning on and making videos of what I want to make. You know, so if that means if I want to make the history of PlayStation, I'll do it. You know what I mean? I'll do videos. If it means a video has to be controversial, then I'll do a controversial video. I've done them in the past. I don't really care. I'm on here because this is my hobby. I'm here to enjoy my hobby, and that's what I will do. It's these other trolls, imposters, what are making me now wanting to fight back, and that's what I'm doing. Fighting back. This is what me and Danny are doing. We're moving on and fighting back, and it's as simple as that. You know what I mean? Yeah. We don't deserve what we got. Two innocent people done nothing wrong, and we get this kind of crap. Bullshit, innit? It's a load of rubbish. This should never happen. But you gotta remember, trolls and bullies are out there. Just remember that. You know what I mean? And go from there. So, I know it's a bit of a negative, and I know it could be a bit controversial to you, but at the end of the day, what do you want? You want me to lie and say YouTube is all sweetness and delight, because it's not? No, I'm not going to lie. and even neither my subscribers would want me to do that. So I've told you the truth, and the truth is there is people out there. There is negative, nasty people out there. There's loads of people out there, like that. Trolls, bullies, whatever you want to call them. There is nasty, nasty people out there, literal. So you have to be aware of this. So enjoy YouTube. But if this ever happens to you, do what I've done. Hit the police. Get the police involved straight away. Also report it to YouTube. No matter what, even though you might think it. Oh, I don't know. Just report it and then block the guy. It's as simple as that. So report, block, and name and shame him if you can, like I have on that imposter video. I did name and shame him. So at the end of the day, this is what we need to do to fight back collectively. If we all got together and fought back against this, we may push back the tide, or we may not. But at the end of the day, you need to know there is some nasty people out there, and that's what it's all about. Right, if you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please like the video. Please subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell icon in it all. That will let you know when I'm putting up another video. Also, share the video to your friends and family over social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Bing, and also comment below. And I thank you for your time and patience on watching this video, and I hope it's been of useful information for you. I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.